Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love that song. I seriously, I swear there are times where I'll just be at work and I'll just be, if I'm doing something, just not much kind of, like, I'm just like, it's just stuck in my head, dude. I love it though.
Everyone around you is like, what on earth are you talking
what the
about?
fuck are you doing?
On the playlist I have here for the store, I have the Quinn Comics commercial or song that Jared made for me, and people will listen and they're like, "Is that your store?" I go, "Yeah." They're like, "Man, that's pretty cool." I go, "You think that's cool? Check out the video. It's on my YouTube channel," and I'll bring it up, and they're like, "Oh my god, that is so funny." I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah.
How was everybody's week?
Pretty good.
Mine's just dandy.
Doing all right. I had to turn down the background music. It was like at 50.
Yeah, it was. Dude, why is it so loud? I usually set it down. I usually set it to the same thing every time, but for some reason it was way louder today than normal. I wonder if
when I checked it, it's on 50.
What?
Yeah, that's like, why is it so loud? I went to go check it. It was on 50. And it was actually fighting me to turn it down. It was like, it went back up.
I usually set it to 20.
Machines are fighting back.
I don't know, man. Yeah, AI is going to ruin everything.
Mm.
What's up, King of Collectors? The king. He is our king.
Oh, we need
Yes.
overlay.
What is the name of the kingdom with which we all live?
Eldorado.
He's the king. Maybe he should come up with it. King, what is our land? Toylandia? I like that. Toylandia?
We're all on the road to Eldorado, so.
I think,
Action Figaro? No, that's
Hell?
I think Toylandia might be actually taken.
Toylantia.
You're thinking of Toylanta, the convention.
Not Toylanta. Toylantia. Like I love the show, by the way. I don't. It's not on anymore, but Portlandia. It's a fucking great show. Not going to speak to the peoples who do that show's politics because I severely disagree with a lot of that shit. But the show itself, Portlandia, was great. So Toylandia.
Enough, I have not seen
I haven't seen it either.
Portlandia?
No.
I know it's got Fred Armisen in it. But
Yeah, it's Fred Armisen, and I don't know the chick's name, but like it's actually a ridiculous. They do a skit in the first season of that show about Battlestar Galactica, the reboot BSG, and they do this skit where they're like they play a married couple and they sit down and they're like, "Oh, you hear about that new show Battlestar Galactica? Maybe we should sit down and watch it." And then they're doing the thing and they're watching it. And throughout the entire, it's like a 30-minute show with a bunch of skits. And throughout the show, it keeps flashing back to that couple watching another episode and another episode. And then like at one point it pops in and they're like, "Did you see?" And then all of a sudden they're like, it looks like they've been watching it for days and days and days. And then the intro music comes on. They're like, "That was just the intro to the show." Like, because if you've ever watched that show, there were times when you would be watching Battlestar Galactica and you'd be watching it and you're into the story and they're firmly into the story of that episode. And then the opening credits roll 20 minutes into the freaking episode. Anyway, it's an amazing sketch. And then when the show's over, they lose their fucking minds. Like they're like, "Ah!" Like they freak out. "It's over. I've invested my life into this." Like it's great. Anyway, it's a really good show, even though, like, I know Fred Armisen and their politics, personally, are awful. The show's great. Highly recommend checking it out. Anyway, this is not the Week in Geek. This is the toy chat.
Toy chat.
Sorry, I got off on a little TV chat there.
I remember one more intro repeats. Too Many Cooks. If anybody's seen that from Adult Swim.
What is it you said? You remember?
Too Many Cooks.
Remember?
Too Many Cooks.
So the king has said he likes the sound of Toylandia.
Or did he say he likes the sound of Eldorado?
I mean, either way, I don't know.
We are off to find.
What's up, Kay Bisking and McKay LeMays and Junior Beretta and Maddie Kitoy?
Big Bad
Isn't
Toy
it
Store.
McKay Llama? Yes.
All right, you got your Big Bad Toy Store 2026.
McKay
there.
Llama, yes. I don't know. It could be McKay Lamai. Dude, we're from the valley. That looks like McKay Lamai.
It's Michaela. It's
I think
Michaela.
it's Michaela Mays.
Oh, well,
I
that
don't
was
know.
that was my valley side coming out. I thought that was McKay Lamaya's.
And they
sorry.
gave this man a gun, ladies and gentlemen.
Quinn, you still live there. You should have seen the same thing I did.
I don't try to pronounce people's names. Put some underscores in it to separate the words. Then I can get it.
I had
phonetically
to,
correct.
man. I had to learn because my wife would give me shit all the time if I didn't learn how to pronounce it. Dude, she still gives me shit because I'm still really bad at rolling my R's.
What, Michaela Mays?
Man,
Yeah.
shut up.
I think it's Michaela Mays.
Man.
Michaela Mays. Mays.
Mays.
The
Mayes.
The guys from Virginia and
Like corn,
Alabama
Mays.
or Tennessee.
Mays.
Tennessee. The people from Tennessee,
Michaela Mays.
Virginia aren't going to see it like that. So
McKay
Actually,
Mayes.
the actress Jamie Mays. She's from my hometown.
Or like Willie Mays.
You mean Jaime?
You mean
Mays.
James?
They pronounce her name. She
It's
pronounced her
Jaime.
name Mays. Jamie Mays.
That's Jaime.
Well, isn't he related to Mayo Mays? Mays?
She.
No?
Yeah.
Well, I lived in South, I guess I lived in South Texas too long because it messes. Dude, so do y'all have Myers wherever y'all are at? I know Quinn, you don't.
Miners.
Yeah,
Myers.
whatever. I don't know. When I got here, swear to God, the way it's spelled, I thought it was Meher. Yeah, I seriously, I had never heard. Like when we moved from Texas to Michigan, like me and my wife both thought that was Meher. It's spelled like Meher, and I was like, oh, that's Quinn. You would have said the same thing if you had seen how it was spelled.
I'm sorry, sir. I speak the King's English. Oh,
How
that made
long
my
have you
eyes
been in
itch.
the valley? You've been in the valley at least as long as I have.
Sir, I am from California, and I've been educated in the ways of proper language and
Yeah, well,
etiquette.
I was from Dallas.
So what you're saying is
Okay.
you were
Wasn't
damaged
born
in
in
the
Still
Valley.
from Texas.
Matt,
Well, I am
we all
from
know
Texas.
Matt was homeschooled. Okay, we all know he was homeschooled
I was
at the time.
also.
He wasn't
Right.
homeschooled. They invited him to stay at home. So there's a difference.
He did. He did, and I found a lot of enjoyment in it. I'm
That's
sorry.
just
Well,
like you, man.
Quinn, how long have you been in the valley? I know you were from California, but how long have you
I've been down here about 19 years.
Oh shit! So I've been there. I was there longer than you because I got there in 2000, the end of 2002.
But see, I can move to another state. I've been to New York and Rhode Island, but I'm still a California boy at heart.
Yeah, but your mafia connections keeps you from going to New York.
Well, I don't know about that.
Down there, it's the cartel connections, but
No, well, I wish I had that money. That's about all I want. But no, I don't need those problems. I sell comic books and comic book accessories. I don't sell anything else.
Propane and propane accessories.
Yeah, there you go.
and propane accessories.
Whoa.
That
Dang
sounds
it, Bobby!
that sounds like the brother from Napoleon Dynamite doing King of the Hill.
Gosh, shut up, Tina, you fat lard.
Oh,
God.
The Fonda is the greatest thing.
Why
that
they
ever
never
happened.
made a sequel to that film?
Everybody
is beyond
get.
me.
Do what?
They should have made a sequel to that damn film.
Oh, they should have. They still
Oh,
could. They
man.
still. That's a movie they could make a sequel to right
You know what? Yeah, only a
Would be
little bit older.
hilarious.
It wouldn't be as funny.
Sequel with the main two actors twins. Both the main two actors are twins and get their twins to do the movie. See how long people realize it's not them.
Oh, God.
Anyway, what did everybody pick up this week?
yeah,
Matt's frozen.
Boys.
I'll go first because I've just got
Yeah,
one
you
thing
won't.
this week from Big Bad Toy Store. But
You
I
got
did
one
want to. I'm trying to custom here, and I put a Peter Parker head sculpt like the maximum one on this body. What do y'all think?
The maximum
Spider-Man.
The maximum
Very
Spider-Man head sculpt is awful. So
It's
Well,
still Spider-Man.
Swapping a head's not custom.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is
It's a hip
Cletus
swap.
Cassidy. Paint the hair red. That is Cletus Cassidy. That is what he looked like when Eric McFarlane drew him.
That is Cletus Cassidy right there.
No, look at that Maximum head sculpt, that Peter Parker head sculpt, and that looks the way Eric Larson first drew Cletus Cassidy. He had those. His hair when he first got introduced was not as crazy. It was a little bit more normal, and he had these curls right here. And plus, that Peter Parker head sculpt has a weird, crazy look in its eyes and a weird, creepy smile.
JB, if you want a really good Peter Parker head sculpt, pick up the CT Toys Black Suit Spider-Man. It has an absolutely amazing Peter Parker head. I hollered it out so I could put it on my.
Right?
Oh, I know. I did that once. I did that with Wolverine before I sold the Mafex
God, oh,
figure. I hollowed it.
do that anymore. We cannot-
JB, you're not doing it right. You're not getting it in the nasal properly enough. It's Marvex.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
hold on.
you
Let me try again.
Nope, hold up,
Mafex.
Acceptable ways to pronounce that are Mafex or Mafex. That's it.
According to the distributor who had a conference call with the Mafex company, he said it's Mafex.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Or
Perfectly
Mafex or Mafex.
Mafex.
You know,
Up, Buffalo.
I asked.
Yeah, welcome to
I asked.
Buffalo
I
Blanco.
I want
You picked the right
to
data.
Buffalo Blanco.
between a few people, my customers mainly, about the way it's pronounced. He says
So,
it's Mafex.
He is the white buffalo.
so we got to pronounce this Mafex. Mafex.
Mafex. It's just
I will
Mafex.
also accept Mafex. Either one
Mafex.
is
Mafex.
Mafex or Mafex, but when you get into that Mafex bullshit, I'm telling you, I've literally more times than I can count, I have clicked on some review on YouTube, and the minute the dude said Mafex, I turned it off. And if I was subscribed to that person,
You're talking about
I
JB videos then, huh?
unsubscribed immediately.
I don't say
Because
Mafex or
stand it
Mafex.
like
I say
that.
Metacom.
I don't know what it is. It's my own personal problem. But when you say Mafex, it annoys the shit.
Mafex.
I can't take it.
Here you go, Quinn.
Could be worse. I could be saying lizard, but here's the thing I picked up from
Nice.
BBTS.
Ooh, purdy.
Akuma.
Yep.
You know, I have a friend of mine that pronounces, and even the gentleman that has the name pronounces it McFarlane, like Todd McFarlane. Well, he pronounces Rob Liefeld's last name Liefeld and McFarlane's last name McFarlane. And I'm just like, I go, you know, that's not how you say their names. And he goes, well,
McFarlane.
Now
that's
I
the way
will
it's
say,
spelled.
McFarlane's got a lane. McFarlane's
I
got a
will say
lane.
when Rob Liefeld first got big, because I was actively reading comics at the time, okay, and X-Force had just popped off, and he was just like he had done those last he did what 16 issues of New Mutants before
Something
it
like
transitioned into X-Force, something like that. Anyway, so he was getting big, and they were going to kick off. They were ending with New Mutants 100 and kicking off X-Force and all that stuff. When he first got big, everybody in the comic community called him Liefeld because nobody had ever heard him. Like I don't even know if anybody knew what he looked like at that point. You know what I mean? Because this was what 90, 91, 92 at the latest or whatever. I can't remember when that period was.
They didn't have
But
TV.
a lot of people didn't know they didn't know what these people looked like. They had never heard them speak. You know, there was no social media, the internet, all that shit. And I knew a lot of people in the comic book community who it was Liefeld because, or Liefeld. So, I don't know.
Well, Liefeld
Doesn't
proper
matter.
pronunciation. Maybe that's Liefeld. What you're thinking?
Well, whichever it was, they were saying it wrong at the time. Now I've heard it both ways so many times, I don't remember which is which.
Why does this dude get draw feet?
There you go.
And why is this fucking really advanced technological base have piles of rubble and dirt in the floor so he don't hide the feet?
How did somebody now? Buffalo Blanco says many people have different ways of saying it. I stopped trying to correct it. It's Buffalo Blanco, right?
Or is it
That's pretty simple.
I assume
Because
you-
anybody that's ever played Street Fighter, you're just changing the last letter from an A to an O. It's Blanco.
I assume he was talking about the Mafex Mafex.
Oh, the name. Okay, sorry. I thought he was talking about
Or
his
like
name.
a-
So-
How do you fuck that up? Anyway,
So who here has got the Akuma figure? Because I gotta help. I need help with something.
I'm holding
You
up
don't know how
every
to open
single
the box?
Street Fighter. Every Street
No,
Fighter figure I've
not
ever
the
bought.
box. I'm having trouble with his beads.
Whoa!
hey now, you're supposed to cuff him gently. You don't want to hurt him. Okay.
That sounds like a personal problem to JB.
All right. They're not tennis balls. All right.
Jelly, sir. That's all I can say. You know,
No,
looks-
really, I'm having trouble with his beads because they
That
won't
looks
go down.
it doesn't get any less funny if you keep saying it. But yeah,
Okay,
Stop
fine,
playing with his
fine.
balls. You're making them red.
my God. You're gonna give Jared a heart attack. Stop.
Okay, fine. His necklace. I'm struggling. It will not go down. Like it's
You
stuck.
struggling with his balls? Is that?
And it won't go down.
You,
Well,
you,
you know.
you need to pull it gently.
Oh, shit. What did you get?
Oh, I got quite a bit of stuff.
Let me guess. Gundam kits?
A couple, but I also
Are you
got
having
some-
trouble with beads?
No, I got more Miku stuff.
Wait, hold on. I got to blow this up because I can't see what that is. Oh, of course you did.
Oh, Miku. Wow.
More
More
Miku.
And if anyone,
Do you have a shelf of just Miku? Oh, yes, you do. I can see it behind your head.
Oh yeah,
He's
he
got a
does.
Miku obsession. Leave
He's
him
got a
alone.
life-size Miku off camera too.
if
Here's the
anyone was,
thing. Do you know the only way I know what Miku is because of you?
that's
And honestly, I don't even know what it is. I just know who Miku is because of you. I don't know what she's from.
He's an AI
I've never
anime
seen
singer.
or heard of this person.
it's a basically a digital artist. They make music with it's digital vocals.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I think they call it a
Gotcha.
Vocaloid.
Okay.
Yeah, Vocaloid.
Yeah.
And if you were curious about Blockies or there was any confusion over why Blockies sells model kits, it's because of licensing and import. This is from China, and it's the Blockies Fantastics series, which is one of the ones that I've got. And it's already put together as an action figure.
Nice. Is there a picture of it on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be better because there's a lot of glare on the plastic. Oh, that's nice.
But this one came direct from China because it's not available in the U.S.
I've got it.
It's an action. I don't think you have this one. I don't think you have this one. I
I
was gonna say
just mentioned with you.
that one's not even on their website.
Actually, I do have a couple blocky models here. Let me get them for you real quick.
I wonder if it's a licensing thing where they can't release them.
Ooh, I love those Bandai model kits. Well,
This-
how
this-
big is that once it's put together? Does it say?
This is 1/350th scale.
That means nothing to me.
There's another one right there.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
It's about
All right.
about 4.
Oh, I think I have one of those. 'Cause I think Honda got me one of those.
So that one just says Millennium Falcon, and this one says Empire Strikes Back Millennium Falcon.
Oh, because there's a difference.
There's a big difference, I guess, but it was
Ish.
60% off or a 40% off sale. So it was
The-
like
just
the-
$4.
Went from round to rectangular.
Wing Gundam Zero. This is an older model kit, older one, 2014.
So I got to actually sit down a little bit.
You're not on screen, JB.
I'm not.
Ooh, Kingpin.
Kingpin with a
How about now?
massive package. I didn't realize.
That he has a massive package. That
He
I'm
does have a
glad
massive
you noticed.
Since
And
it's
he has
blown
a
up, he's the one on screen right now.
I mean, he's,
Oh, okay. On my end, it's still
he's-
showing all of our
I mean,
cameras.
Kingpin is big. I would hope he would have a massive package. But even if
I
he
would
had
hope
a regular sized package, it would look awfully small. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did get the current two of the larger Sonic DC figures.
Nice.
On a boom.
Suman and Knuckles and Tails as Cyborg. I had to go 3 different stores to find this one because every store said they had it in stock, but none of them did.
Lazy employees.
Yeah,
Someone got a super chat. I honestly don't know which channel this is coming in on.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
But thank you either way.
Yeah.
Either way, it is appreciated, Mr. Buffalo Blanco. Lucky mine got lost in the ocean importing problem. Oh,
It happens.
Yeah, those Sin Goku, like the pre-Master Ultra Instinct Gokus from SHP Arts, those were made to order and they were all lost on a cargo ship. Like container fell off the ship, so they had to
I think
remake
a few years ago, didn't some Lego also fall out overboard?
Yeah, but don't forget
What
the time.
was the ones that was it the Supergirl, the McFarlane?
Wonder
Yeah,
Woman.
the McFarlane Supergirl.
It was
No, it
Wonder
was
Woman.
Supergirl and something else. It was two of them.
Yeah, but that
Supergirl
was
was
the ship
the
that got
one.
stolen.
Yeah,
Oh, the whole shipment.
Yeah,
probably insurance fraud.
he needs to make his money back somehow.
Well,
Yeah.
if you could see me, I'd be doing air quotes stolen.
I'll do it for you. The only other thing I got was a little mini chibi one.
Ooh, big bobbleheaded. Well, it's not bobbleheaded.
And
but-
if you look at him from the
Chibi.
if you look at him from a low angle,
Chibi.
he looks sad. So
Aw. I don't like it when chibis look sad. Chibis
I
are
don't
supposed
either.
to be adorable.
but I did do a custom paint on it, so it's all shiny and metallic.
Ooh, very nice.
That's all I got.
All
Well, here,
right.
let me show you the Miku stuff really quick.
Yeah, I saw your bag.
He's
That's
wanting you
alright.
to buy some stuff, Sith, is what he's saying. Buy
Then-
some stuff.
He doesn't
I
want
got
to shoot
her.
me.
And I got this one here in the store as well. So
Those are both good. I like both of those.
yeah, they sell very well here.
So very, I'm now curious because I've never asked you about this Miku thing.
Yeah.
But like, so this is like a big deal then.
So yes, for a while, I don't think it's that way anymore. But for a while, Hatsune Miku was the #1 musical performance on the world for like.
Well, this
Like a
must have been before.
It started in
Demon Hunters.
2000. Yes, way before. This was like started in like 2000.
Because isn't no, but
Guys?
seriously though, isn't like K-pop Demon Hunters like the #1 musical
Yes.
thing in the world now?
But I think K-pop Demon Hunter is more akin to like gorillas than Hatsune Miku.
yeah.
There's no actual person behind this other than they made the voice digitally.
Yeah.
And so like there's
Well, and they're writing
there's
music,
stuff,
I'm
yeah,
assuming,
and they're writing the
right?
music and all that stuff, but like the singer isn't a person. It's
Yeah,
literally a program. Whereas like gorillas and I think K-pop is more of there's a band.
Yeah, there's an
playing characters.
actual band for I
Yeah,
forget
but
what the-
the actual band is not called Huntress though. So
Yeah.
they play characters, but
What
different.
I play a toy collector on TV.
yeah. What
I didn't do. This is all fake, by the way. This is all AI.
uh-huh.
None of this is real.
just so you guys know, the audience, JB is AI.
He's
Not
a
very
government.
functioning AI, but he's AI nonetheless.
He's a government agent. What kid did you lose, Buffalo? Because this one I had to bring overseas, and then because
We brought JB from overseas.
beef from overseas.
No, we brought JB from
Oh,
overseas.
yeah.
Oh,
King
yeah.
Collector, I did pre-order the Storm Arena Akuma. I pre-ordered, but I got Jada before the pre-order went up for that one. So
Guys, I should point out, JB didn't mention it, but there's a bead problem.
There
With
is
the
a bead
Akuma.
problem.
Yeah.
You have to watch out for the bead problems because
no, I got it. I got it now.
Now, JB, hold on.
He
JB, the
doesn't know where
problem,
to stick the beads.
the problem is you've got the beads in the wrong place.
Yep, that's it.
Those are called anal beads.
That's called a pull start for the
It's
dishwasher.
basically a string of Benoit balls. Okay, that's what those are. So you've just got them in the wrong place. They're supposed to be stiff. There's a reason for that. I don't want to hurt your fetus mind.
So something else is gonna get hurt though.
Something else might get hurt, depending on what you do with those beads. But anyway. Hi, Jared. What did you get, Jared?
Guys, because he might get butt hurt.
Jared got stuff.
No,
Dude, by the way,
I
Jared,
found the
Jared,
proper
Jared,
place.
Jared, before we go on, can I just say, I love this background.
Well, this
Can I just say personal preference? I like this background better than your other background is beautiful. But I love seeing the retro cards. I love seeing your paint. I love seeing the G.I. Joe. And most especially, I love the Ultraverse 90s shit. I love seeing 90s shit. Like, because that's what I used to do with all my Toy Biz Marvel stuff from the 90s, is I basically just used it as wallpaper for a wall in my office. If I had the same size office I used to have, I would still do that.
These were great toys at the time, but they're not for adult collectors.
Oh, they're not great, but they look beautiful in package.
Exactly what you're right. They're beautiful pieces of art.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
I love that.
What
And
is
I don't
that
know.
yellow thing behind you?
Do what now?
By
That's
the
a
GI
that's a
Joe,
Ryobi.
what is that yellow
That's
thing?
Ryobi.
That is a hot glue gun.
Is that a Ryobi?
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
wireless
Ryobi,
hot glue gun.
I thought it was a robot. I couldn't make it out.
No, it's a
Yeah.
Ryobi, right?
Ryobi
Yeah,
has wireless, you just charge it up and it gets hot, and you just don't have wires for your hot glue.
Nice.
So I found the right spot for him, I guess. I found the
Yeah,
perfect
you
spot.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did. And they're-
You're not on camera again.
Really? Okay.
Well, we don't want him. We don't want.
Okay, Jared, show us
Man.
what you got.
I have.
Skeletor.
Nice.
I wanted to order that, but every place I went to go order, it was like, oh, it'll be in April.
Well,
Big Bad Toy Store's in stock.
they are in stock at Big Bad right now.
Yeah, they are.
But I don't order one thing from BBTS.
Well, good. Then you got Queen Marlena.
Yeah, order a bunch of stuff.
And you got
I've been ordering a lot of stuff, by the way. You will see here in a minute.
this one is kind of. I'm surprised nobody's said anything about this. I've said it several times. 2000X Zodak, but he's not black. He's supposed to be black.
They couldn't make him
Well,
black,
he's
otherwise
got
they
a
get into too
good
many trouble.
tan.
Well, he's nearly the same color as Prince Adam and He-Man.
Ooh,
Oh, look,
Will's Portasio.
we got Prince Adam, 2000X,
Nice.
and I think didn't Christopher Judge do the voice for Zodak?
Yes.
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
Yes. He
Boy.
did.
And I'm watching that show. I don't remember. I'm almost done with season 1, and I haven't seen Zodak yet.
He appears in season 2.
Oh, okay.
He shows up around the Snake Man next time. Dude.
The stink
Yeah,
guy.
so you're getting close to his appearance.
Okay.
2000X Clawful, another big boy. The dumbass robot, Nimrod.
I passed up
Numb
on
nut.
that one because I saw the my.
I always laughed at that name because growing up, I know words have different definitions, but I've grown up only heard the definition of Nimrod being.
Well, yeah, we grew up at the same time. Nimrod was just meant dumbass.
But when you look it up, there's a definition. It's means a mighty hunter. It's really.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's used that term for that word forever. I got one of my DX9 upgrade kits for the Constructicons.
Oh, it's horns.
And when there's blowing the ceremony when they're
The Starscream when Starscream's. Yeah, right before Galvatron kills him.
Yep. Absolutely. And we got the Kuma with his anal beads.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Hey, the beads one kept talking about having problems with the beads.
Well, I found the proper place for him, so it's fine now.
You've got a place for them, huh?
You found where you can stick them. That's good. That's
I got
good.
one last thing. I've been really looking forward to this, but open it where you see it. I got the Japanese 40th selection Lyle Convoy.
Ooh.
Lyle Convoy. I will tell you, if you have not watched the intro to Beast Wars 2, after this show, go look it up. I love that theme song. It will get stuck in your head, though.
I'll tell you what theme. You know what theme song's been stuck in my head for about a week?
I love this. This
This
is
is Collector Fusion.
No, not that theme song.
That's the only one that should get stuck.
No. What's
this is a
the theme
perfect
song's-
recreation of the original Iowa Convoys box, just smaller.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a small box.
The theme song's been stuck in my head for about a week. Is
That lining
Thundercats.
from Futurama being starved to death.
Can't just own property, man.
Okay, I gotta show this real quick. So JC Squared, and he already said he's like 10 minutes behind. He says, "Do Wills Portasio and Mark." I never could get this name right, and I remember his artwork vividly.
Mark
from Ghost
Texeria?
Rider.
Texeria?
Texeria is how I
Yeah.
would say it, or Texeria, which sounds way too
Texeria.
much like diarrhea, but I don't know. He, by the way,
I think JB
great
said-
art. He did Ghost Rider. He did a bunch of other stuff too. But he did
His Ghost Rider,
back in the day.
his Danny Getch Ghost Rider is kind of the
Oh,
like
man.
he,
Texeria. Mark
Yeah,
Texeria is
we're
what it
gonna
is.
His artwork is gorgeous. However, I do have to say, Wills Portasio is absolutely. He's in my top 5 favorite artists of all time. I always thought he was like when they were doing. Remember they were doing X-Men Blue and Gold, and X-Men Blue was just X-Men, and X-Men Gold was Uncanny X-Men, and Wills Portasio was doing Uncanny X-Men at the time, and everybody made a big deal about Jim Lee. And don't get me wrong, Jim Lee's a great artist, certainly was back then. I always liked Wills Portasio's art way better than Jim Lee's. There was just a style to it that I can't quite explain that I always thought was phenomenal. I mean, seriously, like he's in my top 5 favorite artists, comic book artists of all time. I fucking love Wills Portasio stuff, which
it's like Texas.
that's why I know the story behind it. He had a lot of personal problems and deaths in the family and stuff like that. But it's why I was so disappointed at the time, because Wetworks, when he went over to Image, kept getting delayed, and I wanted to read that comic, which, by the way, it was a good comic anyway, but also his artwork was phenomenal.
One thing, Jared.
Six Sierras, like his Ghost Rider. I mean, it's iconic, and nobody does
Oh,
Danny
yeah.
Getch like him.
Jared, one thing about that Akuma, when you get him out, be sure to heat him up because his elbows and knees are.
And use a little
tight.
grease when you start working them beads in, because just a little bit. You know,
No, seriously, his knees
So
and
here we go.
elbows are stuck.
We got some synthetic
All right.
ear lube right here for plastic.
there you go. That'll work.
Okay.
Or you could just use WD-40. I mean, it'll work in a pinch.
Well, I was just letting you know ahead of time before you open it that the elbows and
Right.
knees are kind of stuck, like they're not.
I think-
loose at all.
I think there's something else stuck.
Yes, Buffalo. Quinn owns a shop. In fact, he owns a shop where I used to live in Texas before I moved last year to Michigan. Quinn was my local shop. That's where I bought my toys.
He bought all those action figures from Quinn that you see
I
behind
didn't
him.
buy all of them from Quinn because Quinn didn't have like everything, but I spent a lot of money.
Boo! I say, do not just talk bad about Quinn. He has everything.
I didn't
Boo
talk
this man.
Do not talk
Boo
bad
this
about Quinn.
man.
Boo! Shame!
Quinn.
Shame. Shame.
Shame on your mother. Shame on your family.
Anyway, all right, I'm gonna show you guys what I got this week. Or wait, are you done, Jared?
Yeah, but Lyle was the last thing I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked up some stuff. So I got myself a Classics Prince Adam.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
He that obsession
He came
continues.
with
Hey, hold on. Best. Prince Adam is the best accessory ever made from
Yeah.
Motu.
he came with both. He came with the swords and the head sculpt and all that. I got him loose.
Well,
I did.
The beautiful thing about that figure, if you got him new,
Mhm.
he was the accessory for Orko. They put him down at the bottom of the box. You didn't even see Prince Adam. He was shoved down the bottom. You were buying Orko, and Prince Adam was the accessory.
Oh wow, didn't know that. Yeah, I got him loose. I couldn't find him in package anywhere. I didn't know he was in the Orko pack, but
That reminds
Yeah,
me of.
loose.
That
I
reminds
got
me
loose
of
for a good
Hasbro.
deal too. I only paid $30 for him.
That's not bad at all.
He came with the extra head and the 2 swords and everything.
That reminds me of when Hasbro they put on the box, Headpool is the figure and Wolverine was the accessory.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
But
It also says,
Marvel
does Quinn have Miku kits? I am in Texas.
Yes, he
two
does.
Loki. He has 2 Loki's kits. He's got standard costume and he's got vibrant.
Is it Blokey's or is it
Oh,
Blockies?
Buffalo, where are you at? I'm from Texas. Born
I'm
and
from
raised.
Same here. I'm from.
Shut up.
You shut up.
When did you leave Austin?
The first time when I was 3.
First time.
When you were 3.
But I've lived in Texas 4 or 5 times.
All right. Well, fine. You were born in Texas. You're Texan. It's fine. I lived in Texas my entire life until a year ago.
Until your wife made you move.
He's in Houston.
I made her move. He's in Houston? All right. Well, it is very nice to meet a fellow Texan. I was born and raised in Dallas, but I lived for 23, almost 24 years down in the Rio Grande Valley. So, which is where I moved from before I came to Michigan last year. All right. But yes, he does have Miku kits, and he is down there in the valley. If you're from Houston, you know where Brownsville is. So Quinn is in Harlingen, which is just north of Brownsville.
Mm-hmm.
So-
And he does have standard costume Miku. That's one of the
Yep.
ones he just showed on stream earlier.
Yep, he has them. Look, just look for Quinn Comics in Harlingen, Texas, and he'll hook you up with anything you need. All right, so I got Prince Adam. I got this dude here, and Jared, you tell me the reason I got him.
Mhm.
Okay, and this is totally not racist. Okay,
Oh,
but
Grateful.
yes, exactly. Okay, I'm sorry. King Grayskull is supposed to be He-Man's ancestor. He's not black. Okay, and it's not a racist thing. It's just he's not black.
Plus,
that's what they all say.
they downgraded to King Grayskull was the origin of the power.
Yeah.
Then they downgraded him like in the Kevin Smith thing where he's just another
Yeah, no.
wielder of the
bullshit.
power. He
No.
was just another wielder.
Yeah, and this is as close to what King Grayskull actually looks like as I've been able to find. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a custom. I'm going to take all the Thundercat stuff off. I'm going to leave the shoulder pads on, get him a cape. I've got an extra He-Man fucking armor thing. I think I'm going to customize him up to have him be King Grayskull.
Now, if you want to be a little bit taller than your He-Man, swap the legs out with like a faker or something like that from the cartoon filmation. Makes him a little bit taller. That way he stand taller than, because Grayskull was freaking huge.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little King Grayskull custom with him, and I mean it's a good looking figure anyway. It's just if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have a reason to buy it because it's not a regular He-Man. But anyway,
Plus,
picked him up.
He's been on sale real cheap too lately too.
Oh yeah, I think I picked him up for $16 or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but and then non-He-Man related, I talked about this last week. I got my Professor Hulk.
Nice.
Nice.
Happy to have
I have
him.
2 of those.
Very
I have
happy to
none
have
of those.
what else did I get this week? I got a bunch of stuff in here. Well, I got this stuff that I showed you guys. I showed you guys this on the show that we did on Saturday night, but that wasn't actually the toy show, so I'll show them off again here. So I got my Origins Despera. I got my Origins Rio Blast. And I got my Origins Shirella.
Nice.
DeVille.
I got that.
Ew.
I also picked up a Classics Darius.
Very
Trying
good.
to build out my Galactic Protectors, and then I'll start working on the Space Mutants. But Darius from Classics. I also picked this up. I was not planning on picking up any Masterverse figures, but this was a really cool looking version of Evil Lyn.
That is a really nice one.
And I was like, man, it looks cool. It looks like a cool version of Evil Lyn. And so I know it's not really gonna, I don't know where it's gonna fit into the collection. Can y'all see that?
Yes. I mean, it's her with the power.
size-wise,
It's her with the power of Gray Skull. So
Yeah, I know, and it's just a cool version of Evelyn, and I wanted to get it. So
if you want her to go with somebody, get oh, what was it? Super Skeletor, like Skeletor when he's powered up with the power sword.
What
From
is he?
Masterverse.
What is he again?
It was Skeletor from Masterverse where he had the power sword. I got the figure. What?
did you say you wanted to see this again?
Yeah, let me see it again. I wanted to see what she.
Oh,
I saw it, but I was not paying attention.
what is that figure? Let me think. Hold on. It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't find what that
A
Skeletor figure
powered
is.
up version of Evelyn.
I don't know. It kind of gives me. What's her
She
name?
just looked really cool, and I was like, I kind of want.
And suddenly Harvey Birdman. Hello.
I kicked myself out of the chat. That was all.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. So it was suddenly. Harvey Birdman.
Okay. It's Skell God is the name. Skell God.
Skella God.
Yeah, Skell God.
Yeah.
Scale.
Well,
guy.
anyway, I picked that one up, and then
I think I still have that one, Matt. If you want it,
we'll see.
Skell God. I still have
I,
that.
I did something
Oh,
that, Jared, you're going to be surprised.
Right?
Terrifying.
But I picked up two of these. I've only gotten one in so far. And I know I haven't. Well, yeah, I've kind of talked shit about this. Okay.
Whatever
Well,
should
I've
be.
talked shit about it in the sense that I have said, out of the ones that I had picked up, which I did videos on. By the way, the first videos on my channel that ever got massive amounts of hate, that had nothing to do with another YouTuber. I basically said, hey, these are cool, but they're too expensive for what they are.
Mythic Legions.
Yep.
he bought him. He gave in to him. He caved.
I picked up two of the ones that are specifically Motu.
They do a lot of Motu
Yeah.
like this.
So I picked up the Webster one, and I picked up the one that is basically Stratos.
Mhm.
The Stratos one I haven't gotten in yet. This one got delivered yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? Because the last time I picked some up, and by the way, I still maintain that I was right. The ones I picked up at like $40 a piece for army builders with the articulation they don't have were not worth it. But I thought, you know what? Why don't I pick up a couple of the quote unquote nicer ones that are more specific characters instead of army builders and see what I think. I'm going to give Mythic Legions another try. And I'm going to do a video when I get both of them in. And I'm going to re-review a couple of Mythic Legion figures and see if either I still feel the same way, that they're really cool, but they're overpriced, or if I actually change my mind on them, at least for the ones that I pick up.
You still need to get the Stankor
Hey,
version.
Stankor?
Skankor.
Stank.
Well,
Stank.
anyway, I decided to pick a couple of them up. So I picked up Webster and I picked up Stratos, basically, which I know that's not their name in Mythic Legions, but it's basically, whatever. So I'm gonna reevaluate Mythic Legions and see. I may still feel the same way after I review them. I don't know. I haven't even taken them out of the package. I just got them yesterday and haven't done anything with them other than I set them on my desk.
So
I still maintain those ones that I got last time. They were, and as I said before, and I think I was pretty clear in that video, so I don't know why so many Mythic Legions fuckers got butthurt about it. I was like, look, they've got great paint and great sculpt, but they're just, for the articulation they have and for what they cost, they're just not for me. And one of them in particular, which I think was the Crusader Knight that I got, was just outright a bad figure. Like I bought 3 figures to give them a try. 2 of the figures I liked, And I said, hey, I like them. They're great, but I do think they're overpriced. And then the third one, which was the Knight, I was like, it was a bad figure. I'm sorry. I maintain it was a bad dude couldn't even hold his shield right. Like the way that they made the peg on the shield for him to hold, in conjunction with the fact that his single jointed elbows don't even come up to a 45-degree angle. Like he couldn't hold his shield. He looked like a retard trying to hold a shield. You know what I mean? And so I still agree with those 3 reviews I posted up. But I'm going to give them another try. I did not pay a lot for these figures. I think they were about 30. I think this one was like 37 or 38, and the other one was. They were both under 40. Okay, and I'm in a little He-Man phase right now. I'm in a Motu phase, so I thought, you know what, these would be cool to pick up while I'm in my Motu phase, and I will give Mythic Legions another shot, and we'll see how it goes.
I have that Let's Store Mythic Legions figure. I can't pronounce their names, man. They got some weird ass names.
Yeah, I don't remember what he's actually called.
It's Okidos or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. I bought him because he's Webster. I mean, let's be honest. Like that's what he is.
That's the only reason I bought it.
And I think they only did, if I remember right, because I looked it up, I think they've only technically done 8 or 9 Motu tribute figures.
Something like that.
They've also had the Motu crossing over into their Cosmic Legions now too.
Yeah.
They've got Manny Faces as a part of Cosmic Legions.
I have that
There's
one.
still Stankor is a Mythic Legions, and then they did do a He-Man and Skeletor.
There's another one I want to get, which is, and I don't remember the Mythic Legion's name for him, but he's the Hordak tribute figure.
They also did a Mothman.
I'm thinking about picking him up because he does look pretty damn cool. I'm thinking about picking him up.
He is Lord Dragula, right? Yeah.
He's cool.
Lord
He
Dragula,
looks like a cool. He looks like a cool, like heavy metal version of Hordak.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now, and that's
one I think
really
I'm probably going to end up picking up. So,
but if you try to get the He-Man Skeletor ones, those are the most expensive ones.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not spending that much money on them.
No, I wouldn't.
No, not
I would.
Okay, then go ahead and do it.
Oh, I don't like Motu.
Because they've also got Trapjaw as well. They've got him, Panther, Battle Cat, She-Ra. They made a good chunk of them on here. Surprisingly.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give Mythic Legions another shot. Like I said, and I mean it's 4 Horsemen. The sculpts are great, and for the most part, the paint's pretty good. I will, however, say that the paint, for instance, on the Army Builder stuff is like non-existent. Which I get it, they're Army Builders, but for the price you're paying, like, you know, and here's my thing. And you guys tell me if I'm completely off base on this shit or not. Okay, good. But when you can pick up a beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted, well articulated NECA figure of, I don't know, pick your IP for under $40. Or, unless you find these cheap, you can maybe get them for around the same price, but usually they're going to be more than that. And especially the Army Builders, which I know people say, oh, well, you got to wait till the Army Builders first come out. And when they first come out, you can get them on 4 Horsemen's store cheaper for usually closer to $30 to $35. Yeah, but I can also get a NECA for $35.
You're also paying for them 2 years in advance off the NECA store.
The Army Builders, though, Mythic Legions and Cosmic are $35 a piece. They're $35 mostly. The Army Builders do.
But the Army Builders have like almost no paint on them at all.
Which
again, if I'm comparing them to NECA, which has far better articulation, just as good as sculpts, and way more paint for the same price, You know what I mean? That was my issue then. Don't know if it's still my issue. I think that changes though, because once you get out of the army builder stuff, they do put more effort into like paint and stuff. Now the articulation's still the same, so that doesn't change. But then you're also paying more money for the more specialized characters too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. My videos that I put up were never meant to like bash Mythic Legions. You know what I mean? If you like them, cool. I just didn't think they were worth the money.
You're just a hater.
I'm just a hater. How dare you not like the same fucking toy I like?
Legends.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Jesus.
Nate, that is one of my oldest friends. I've known him for almost 40 years now.
I mean, you've got like I did a review of this
Does he
figure.
build custom cabinets?
Yes, he does.
I've assumed. It's just a shot in the dark. Oh, got a super chat here for whoever. I don't know. By the way, Buffalo Blanco, whose channel are you watching?
It's not mine. I don't have super chats, so.
Oh, it's got to be Jared's then, because I don't think it's on mine. So, it's got to be Jared's. Okay. Anyway, I 100% agree with you. Comparison with others, they are significantly lacking. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, you know,
I just don't get it. And it's like they're nice for what they are.
It's just real, especially with the market being what it is today. And you know, looking at, and the other thing too is, you know, comparing like this Darius figure here cost me less than this web store figure did.
And the Darius is a much better looking figure.
Yeah, much better. Now I get they're both sculpted by 4 Horsemen and all that and blah blah blah, you know, all that stuff, right? Which is, you know, why I wanted to try these out. But there's like way more paint on Darius, like by a large margin. And even, you know, 10 years at least now at this point of not being manufactured anymore, I can still get this guy cheaper than this dude.
I mean, I've got this Jacob Marley right here, and this is a fully painted figure right here. I did a review of him a couple years back. I mean, he's a really good figure.
That's not an army builder. And how much?
No,
did
this is a mainline release figure.
Yeah,
this is like one
that cost at least $50-something.
I got him for $45,
which was probably on sale. It was probably retail of like $59, which I believe their mainline figures now retail are $67. By the way,
how much is shipping?
I didn't. Oh, I'm saying I got it 45 because I got it in store. I picked up at a toy store. I got it 45, like complete.
Okay, so that's not MSRP.
No,
you know
this is their figure obscure, which Jared's got the Headless Horseman figure.
I got
the Jacob Marley.
Look, I'm not saying they're not good figures. I'm saying for what they are, they're kind of expensive.
They are expensive. They are.
Okay.
They are. And I agree with you, Matt. I wish that they would implement more articulation, but they have stated numerous times they are not going to add more articulation, like double joints to their figures.
They are adding double joints.
They are? Really?
Yes.
But here's the thing. Is that just going to raise the price?
That's the question, Jared.
Yes.
You know so much.
No, I know they're making double joint figures. I don't know what the price was.
I am giving them another chance to impress me. They didn't last time. I didn't trash the figures, but
you
know, giving them another opportunity, which I don't do often. So,
I mean, I got this guy right here at a toy store for $15.
That is awesome. I'm glad you got lucky. That is, most people are not getting that shit for $15, dude. You know, right?
It was loose.
$15, little man.
It was loose
in my hand.
It wasn't in box. It was a loose figure. Like came with his spear, his sword. The only thing he's missing was his little stash that goes around his torso to put up his sword.
That's awesome. You understand most people are not going to find that, right? Like, you got lucky.
Oh, they ain't gonna. They ain't gonna find this one. This is Ventus, the first version. They're coming out with a third. They're coming out with another one on Big Bad Toy Store.
Exactly, which means you finding him for $15 was lucky.
That's true.
Okay.
Luck ain't got nothing to do with it. It's skill, not luck.
There is
Like-
one thing I will say I dislike about the older figures. They did not include alternate hands like the newer ones do. Yeah, so you get what you get.
Do you have a Lyle Convoy, Matt?
I do.
I don't have.
I have that
Well,
one.
I used to have him, and then I got rid of all my Transformers when I left. Remember?
The TF Safari, you can get these little spacers. So, like, you see the articulation cut here,
Mm-hmm.
and they got these little spacers that makes them a little bit taller, which makes the legs look better proportional. Plus, fills in those voids.
Oh, nice.
JB, Buffalo Blanco wants your favorite. He'll pay you $20 for it.
Yeah,
You'll pay me 20, and I will pay. I will pay you 20.
He said it out loud. That's basically him agreeing to it. He said it.
Man, I tell you what, I want to part with this figure since they're releasing a new one, but I kind of don't want to get rid of it because without it, I never would have found Mythic or Cosmic Legions. So I'm keeping it as a pup piece. So I apologize.
I keep all my Mythic Legions figures right next to my Street Fighter figures.
I'm keeping this one. This is the guy that started it all for me to find out about Myth and Cosmic Legions. So he's one of those pieces I can't get rid of.
I was very close to picking up a NECA, my first NECA the other day because they had Terminator.
You want a NECA Turtles, Sith? You want any turtles?
I want some turtles. I don't know if I want. I want the new ones that are coming out. The Fortnite turtles. NECA's doing it.
I've got some things turtles related. I know I posted in the group chat, which Matt never responded to about it.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna have the Fortnite turtles because they aren't out yet. So.
No, but I have those, and I also have the last Ronin, Ronin himself without his armor, and Raphael.
If I'm gonna get turtles, I'm gonna get one team, and I want to get them all be from the same.
Dude, and like we were talking about last week, there's a couple of really good contenders NECA's dropping.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff right now. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah. The two that NECA are working on right now are the two that I'm most interested in.
Dude, I'm telling you, both of them look good. Oh,
Fortnite turtles look great.
Look awesome, and the Usagi Yojimbo 4-pack, or no, they're not 4-pack, but those four look like both of those look great. Now, do you have like maybe an affinity for a specific version of the Turtles, like 2012, 2003, anything like that?
Number one is the 2003 Ninja Turtles. The only Super 7 seems to be making.
Yeah, and don't get those. Sorry.
And then number two is the 2007 TMNT movie.
Yeah, and only Playmates have made those so far. I hope NECA makes them at some point. I really, really do. I would.
Or we see something really nice from Mattel from those.
Maybe that'd be cool.
The Batman versus Ninja Turtles animated movie that had good turtle designs.
Fair warning though, they do have those turtles do break. The joints will break on those turtles, the movie Batman ones. Because a few people like Nostalgia Unboxed and Mad Hatter reviewed those, and the elbows broke on them.
Maybe they should be a little more careful with their toys.
But DC Direct was really bad for a while, using clear plastic for their pins for their joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they break.
I'm just fair warning you, Sid. If you get those turtles and that Batman stuff, be prepared because they a chance of breakage.
Unless Mattel brings out some new ones that are decent quality, which I could see them doing if they have both DC and Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
but no, I'm probably end up picking the Fortnite Turtles. That'll probably be my Ninja Turtles.
And I would assume Paramount's going to be licensing stuff out like crazy to make up for the $111 billion purchase of Warner Bros.
Shit. But by the way, because I know we talked about this before, we're all very happy that went the way it did, aren't we?
Oh yes.
More happy than I would be for Netflix. I don't know if I'm saying I'm happy about it, but
that's the thing. I'm way more happy because Netflix didn't get it because I don't want Netflix owning Warner Brothers.
No.
Although
you've got several issues with Netflix with basically destroying the movie theaters. Like they wouldn't release movies out into the theaters like everyone else. And
What do you care? You don't even go to the movies.
Well, because the CEO even said that movie theaters
the movies
are
not making. I'm not the target audience because I don't go to the movies, but if you're not making the money in the box office, you're going to not have movies, period.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because the CEO of Netflix said, in a way, that movie theaters are obsolete now. So he wants. So they would have got rid of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad it went the way that did.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, the way Netflix movies are, they're awful. So I'm glad they don't.
Oh, there's some good Netflix movies. Don't
hardly. You're hardly ever going to find anything that's Netflix original that's any good.
So
definitely not Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon's great. Love it.
Fantastic piece of cinema history.
Most Netflix movies, when they come out, you can tell they were made cheap. Half the time, you can tell. Especially like their comedies and rom-coms they have. Like they're very cheap, or they feel cheap.
Hey, we don't need to bring pegs into this. We already had anal beads. We don't need pegs to go with it.
I'll bring
Just
them
like
back. Bring back the
members. DC
here.
Pegs.
Akuma's wearing the beads. He's wearing the beads.
They look like they're a little brown for some reason.
He's burned them a little. He burned them. He got a little too fiery.
Yeah, that's the reason why they're brown. Kingpin.
He's taking my place in the podcast. So
Kingpin's a fusion between you and Matt.
Yeah.
By the way, is anybody excited for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie?
No.
Excited? No. Do I want to see it? Yeah. I mean, the trailers look good.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm excited for it, but
I keep my Mortal Kombat figures right next to the Mythic Legions and the.
Seeing how the only person making Mortal Kombat figures right now is McFarlane. Well, I'm sorry, no, Storm Collectibles is too, but I don't count them.
Store Collectibles figures are good, but they are super expensive.
They make like 3 characters. They make Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion.
No, they made all the ninjas. They did all the ninjas. Every single version.
JB, it's all the same mold.
Yeah, but still, they can make the ninjas pretty easily.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Hey. DCUC was the same mold. They made multiple characters out of those.
Well, they did. No, they had different heads, and they weren't all the same.
Star Collectibles. They had different accessories, different heads.
DCUC had multiple bodies. You're just blind.
I'm not blind right now. I've got my glasses. Not blind yet, but I'm getting there.
You're also blind as those. You're also face blind. You can't tell people's faces apart.
That's what LASIK's for.
You still get. Oh, hold on. You still get. You for a long time.
Hey.
You got this mixed up with Matt.
Are you Spider-Man?
You're upside down. Santa?
No, because he's Spider-Man.
Jared's confirmed he's Santa Claus.
Spider Jared does whatever a Spider Jared does.
It took. How long did it take you to figure out I was Jared and Matt was Matt?
Mm-hmm. A year?
It didn't take no year.
Y'all look a lot alike, so
I figured out pretty quickly who was who. What do you mean?
Lies.
Hold on. I don't even remember this getting y'all confused. I don't even remember.
One toy collector with a beard is the same as another toy collector.
When did this happen? You keep mentioning it, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
There's also another difference. I'm big and fat, and I have hair. Matt's very fit and don't have hair.
Yeah, but when did this happen? I don't have any recollection of
Yesterday.
me getting all mixed up at all. I don't.
Yesterday in the
None.
group chat. Yesterday in the group chat.
I didn't
Wait a
see
minute.
us in the group chat.
No, wait a minute. You're still doing this in the chat.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I started a conversation in the chat, and you added me to ask my opinion about this topic I started.
Well, that's because 9 out of 10, Sith usually starts our conversations in the chat. So,
Or you confuse everybody else with Sith.
Am I Jared now? Do I get to be Jared?
Yeah.
to be honest, I probably wouldn't even remember my wife if I didn't see her all the time.
Whoa.
There you go.
Don't let her hear you say that.
No, she heard it.
No. Is there a way to flip me upside down? I wouldn't want him to be confused.
I think
I'm kidding.
I don't know. I think I would have to go into my camera to do that. But
Hey, come here.
All right, Buffalo. There you go. I just posted all the links. Watch them in that order because that's the order I reviewed them, I think. And so you can kind of see my. God damn it!
Oh, sorry. Mute me. My bad.
There we go. No, it wasn't. It was because JB kept talking. Anyway, did that come through for you, Buffalo? It should have. Anyway, those are the 3 videos. I think you have to watch them in that order because I did them one at a time. And then when you get to the last one, which is the Dark Templar Legion builder, whatever, that's the one I liked the least. That's the one I had the biggest problem with. So, yeah, there you go.
there you go.
Have fun with that, I guess. And then I did make a video after all that about Mythic Legion collectors. You don't have to watch that one. It's just me insulting Mythic Legion collectors because they got so pissy about my videos. So I think I made a video called Mythic Legion collectors are triggered pansies or some shit like that. Because I wasn't talking shit about the thing itself. Just
Until they made
say
it.
the channel because I guess the link didn't. Oh, the channel is GeekFusionTV. That's the channel. Here, why is it?
Is that your wife?
It might be. No.
Oh, sir, in the yellow shorts. What are you doing up there? Hey, this is the outfit you decided to wear today?
I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
Live from Quinn Comics. This is Galactic Fusion.
I do like his Piccolo shirt.
I think the links to all
what's
our
the
channels
matter,
are in the
boy?
description, right?
What's the matter? Yes, they are. Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Put the link to the description in my page and then whatever. Anyway.
I always put the links
What's
to
the
the
matter,
channels.
bud?
on mine, too.
You sleepy? You still sleepy?
I think he's watching on Jared's channel.
I think so.
Because we're for anybody wondering, we streamed all of our channels on this thing. So
Yep.
I had like a dumb comment today. They had
What are you?
I
back to
took
sleep?
a clip of like my painting eyes tutorial. I made it a short. It's a clip. Of course, it's not the entire tutorial how to paint the eyes.
yes,
Some jackass like, well, this is a waste of time watching this video. It's like, go watch the entire tutorial.
So that's probably a lot of people. They don't watch the tutorial. They don't watch the whole tutorial. They just skip to the end.
No, they watched a 1 minute short of a clip out of a lengthy tutorial of how to do it.
Boy, you quit passing gas. Passing
No.
gas.
No, I will keep passing gas as much as I want to.
I'm talking about the baby. I'm talking about him. This one. This
in my
pooter right
belly.
here. This pooter right here who's got no bug eye. Look at him now. He's like,
I
what is
want
this?
my baby back, baby
Daddy,
back,
what is this?
ribs.
Oh, Sith, you'll get one, and it's gonna be long
On your
nights.
Buffalo
late
Blanco
nights.
says finally someone I can agree with on Mythic Legions. Okay, well, good. I'm always glad to meet people that I agree with or disagree with. don't get offended because I do say shit sometimes that people get offended.
We had somebody near the end of the stream last week comment to, you need to quit using dropping the F-bomb. It's going to run people off.
I'm sorry. That's how I talk. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
it's not a kid's show. Do we look like we're catering to children? I'm just saying.
No. Yes, maybe.
Thank you, Buffalo. I appreciate that.
This is collective
action figure, truth, no illusion. Anyway, okay, I want to talk about some toy news here. Let me pull my stuff up.
Oh, I can show this off right quick. I was having an issue with the magnet cape not being strong enough. So I drilled put a couple more magnets here and here. So I got 2 back here, 2 over here now, and 2 small ones right here. So now the cape goes on nice and secure, and I can drop the figure.
And then you can drop everything.
Nice.
But then you can actually hold the figure with the cape now. It was rising up on the front. It was like doing this number because the magnets on the back are a lot stronger. So I put 2, you can see there, and there, and it correlate into the collar piece. Now I got to repolish all that stuff, make it chrome again. But I got to reseal it, make it dull it out. I'm not going to mask off the boots so I can chrome those. But it's almost get back together and you'll be done after I do all that. And it goes belt.
Nice.
I like the darker grays, and you got more shading in it. Makes the reds really pop too with the darker gray.
See, I look at your customs and I'm just like, my stuff sucks.
I've been doing this for 20 years too, though.
I still feel inferior.
As you should. No.
Oh, fucking hell. See, I knew it. I was waiting for it. Fucking waiting for it.
Well, it's like everything in the stages too. Like this has been sealed, so I can start doing the washes. Do the black wash to it. It's really bright, and this is after washes and some dry brushing. Changes the color completely.
So good. And now I'm going to show off my piece of shit. Watch. See? This is a cybernetic Punisher. Look how bad it looks compared to what Jared just showed.
10 out of 10.
I like it, man. Come on.
I go cool.
I'm very happy with him. My cybernetic Punisher. And yeah, and then you got to show off something even more badass. He did the same thing when I made that He-Man. I was so proud of that Conan. I'm so proud of that damn Conan. And you're like, oh, look at this Conan I made. It's 1,000 times better than your piece of shit.
I am just waiting for the day those get made into official action figures and I can buy one, but that's probably going to happen until 2030.
Well, what are you trying to say?
That'll take a while.
Rude.
Well, I got things in motion that might speed things up, so I'm not going to say.
Don't.
I'm just messing with you, Jerry. I know you'll get.
No, I'm serious. I got things. I'm trying to get things in motion where.
Yeah. In case somebody's wondering, I was referring back to other companies that usually say, "Oh, we'll have it out by this time," but it won't come out till later on, like Storm Collectibles and of course Mafex. No, excuse me, Mayfex.
I'm gonna kick you out of this chat if you say that again.
Mayfex and other companies.
The comic book is first.
Yeah.
And that is in. I've been working on the development of that. I was talking to my artist the other day. So,
well, good. Whenever it comes out, I will be the one to buy the issues.
You already got issues.
Oh, he's got.
I got issues, but I don't have Jared's issues.
Hey, he's a new daddy, and his hair is already falling out. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I've lost somewhat
by the
of some hair.
end of this year, we won't be able to tell Matt from
Thank
JB.
you, Buffalo.
Oh my God.
Well, of course you can, because JB can't go up here.
All right, we got toy news. I'm gonna throw this up here. All right. I'm sure by now we've all seen the Scare Glow leak.
Oh yeah.
From the Chronicles line. By the way, the figure looks great. I really, really liked the Masterverse version that came out. What was it, 3-4 years ago now? At this point,
and this
that looks nice.
This one looks way better.
It's got sculpted on bones.
Oh yeah. Now I've not seen any pictures yet to verify it actually glows in the dark, but I cannot imagine them making one that doesn't, since they never have.
Well, it's in the name, so I'm almost positive it does probably.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it does, but as of yet, we've seen no pictures of it. I love the clip-on flames that go around his neck. That looks awesome. I love the sculpted on bones. It's a good-looking figure. And here's the thing. This is...
No, it's Scare Glow.
Supposedly, this is a leak from their Chronicles line, because this is not a movie figure. You know what I mean? This isn't a movie figure. It's not listed as a movie figure like all the rest.
It's under the Chronicles brand, because Chronicles is going to be like everything Masters of the Universe. So they can do
Chronicles. So here's the deal. Chronicles is going to replace Masterverse.
Yeah, they already said that.
Well, they didn't say that. They went, well, we're putting a pause on Masterverse.
Well,
that means you're getting rid of it.
My distributor said, and this is official word from Mattel that he got, that they don't want to say it's ending because they don't want to alienate people. That's why they're saying it's.
They want to sell the rest of the shit they've got. Is what they want to do.
So they're selling what Masterverse figures are left in Chronicles packaging, basically.
Well,
because this guy's scales.
This guy's got the new articulation. This is not a Masterverse figure.
Yeah, this is not. They said they're going to continue the Masterverse and just slowly end it. They're still going to do Masterverse packaging and Masterverse figures, and stagger out to like basically phase them out.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's got Masterverse scaling. He's over 7 inches tall.
That is the thing. He's got Masterverse scaling, which is weird because movie figures do not.
Exactly. So it don't make sense.
So I'm not sure if this is maybe they've made him to be bigger than the average character. I don't know. I mean, and look, we're not gonna know until we get more figures.
Whatever leftover Masterverse stuff that has not been pushed out yet, they're putting it in the Chronicles packaging, and just so they can get rid of it.
Well, maybe except for that, this has the new Masterverse articulation. This doesn't have Chronicles, or this has the new Chronicles articulation, not Masterverse articulation.
And it's not the weird proportions of Masterverse either.
Yeah. So I don't know. This honestly, this brings forward more questions than it answers. This leak. So
yeah.
Regardless, it's still a good figure, though.
It looks great.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
like it looks really good.
It'll definitely go Mythic Legions.
I love the sculpted bones. I love the armor. I love the flaming effect around the head. Like, it's a great looking figure.
Jared, you think this could be a Ghost Rider right here?
Why?
I'm saying, could you make it into a Ghost Rider? Like, would it make a good Ghost Rider?
This is how big that a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider should be.
Well, if you want a bigger Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, of course you could.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to do a lot because it doesn't look, other than the skull, it looks nothing like Ghost Rider. Like the mold, the sculpt, there's nothing here. You'd have to do a lot of work to get it to look.
The only thing you could use is possibly the hands and the head to make a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. When you try to use this buck, I guess you could just make some random alternate version of Ghost Rider out of him if you wanted to.
You could say it's like ancient Ghost Rider.
Yeah, like a medieval Ghost Rider or something.
Or if you're into soft goods, you put a leather jacket and take off the little skirt, take off the slouch, and then put pants on him and stuff.
I mean, look, you could probably do a lot, but at that point, why would you go buy this figure to do that? You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah,
you could do that with a lot of. If you're just going to put cloth goods on something,
you can buy one of those like import blank bodies and get you a flaming skull head. And
No, I was just wanting to have a custom conversation. So that's why I brought it up.
It's a damn good looking figure. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot.
Oh.
Thank you. Another super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate that,
That
Buffalo.
super sticker.
Yeah, King of Collectors, I'm wondering what the price point is going to be on these specifically. I know they dropped some price. Didn't they drop some price points at
They said the Chronicles mainline retail figures are $25.
25? Okay, so they're basically the same as Masterverse. They're just
Yes.
swapping out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And the first batch of figures should be up by April. Be out by April 27th.
Yeah, I heard mid-April because the movie comes out June or May. When's the movie come out? Regardless,
June.
Regardless, the figures are going to be out for at least a month or two before the movie comes out, which I think is smart. And I'll tell you why I think it's smart. Because there's going to be a lot of people like me that are going to be excited for the movie, which I am. And I'm going to want to go out and buy figures. And then if I go see the movie and it sucks because it's woke trash or something, it'll be too late because I'll have already bought the figures.
Here's my question, though. Why would you save Evil Lynn and Tila after the movie's out, like for the fall? Because they've got them, they've got Ram Man, and they've got, what was the other one? Obado. He's supposed to be in the fall. They're supposed to come out in the fall.
There's probably a time crunch in the factory. Like, well, they had to
Probably.
You're going to pick if you're going to pick two characters released for the movie, you're going to release Skeletor and He-Man.
Well, they're coming out in April.
In the Origins scaled figures, they're going to have all that stuff.
Yeah, the kids line going to have everything.
So,
yeah, but in the first way will be, of course, He-Man, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, Trapjaw, Battle Cat. So it's not a bad wave of figures.
His brother Daryl, his other brother Daryl.
Yeah. Yep. So it's not a bad set of figures to release.
Nobody heard me.
Daryl, his brother Daryl.
I know the Bob Newhart show. Thank you very much. All right. We got Mandalorian and Grogu being released by SH Figure Arts.
Pass.
Now, the thing that I saw, because they got a hold of this at the New York, and they had it sitting next to the previous SH Figure Arts Mando, and it's a new sculpt. It honestly is not different enough that I would feel the need to upgrade. You know what I mean?
My problem
if I had the previous one, which I don't have the previous one, by the way, because for Din, I decided to go Mafex instead of SH Figure Arts. But just looking at it, it's definitely a new sculpt, and that's cool, and they obviously put some work into it. But I just don't think it's different enough. Like, if you have the previous version of this figure, do you need to get this one? You know what I mean? Like, it's a great looking figure, but I don't see a reason to upgrade unless you just don't have one already. But they've released Din Djarin 3 times, I think. I think SH Figure Arts has 3 Din. This will be like the 4th Din Djarin they've come out with. So,
I haven't watched the trailer yet. Did somebody say there's the Razor Crest is back in the trailer?
Yes, Razor Crest is back.
So
how they're explaining that, I don't know, but
somehow it has returned.
It has. Somehow the Razor Crest has returned.
It would be cool if what they incorporate have like the speeder one, like the race version, or the fighter.
I hope they figure out whether like you can dock it inside or
exactly. That's what I was trying to say. It's like if it made it where it docks, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because like, dude, they spent a lot of time, from a story point of view, on him getting that ship.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so I hope they don't just dump it. It's a cool ship. I like that they did something.
Plus, it's a more fight. It's a fighter, not just a.
Yeah, it's a Naboo. I like that they took an old Naboo fighter and turned it into his new ship. I thought it was cool. Do I like the Razor Crest better? Yes. Do I think it works much better for a bounty hunter? Yes. However, the new ship was definitely cool, so I hope they haven't just dumped it completely.
Hopefully, it either docks with it, where he can like basically like leave the raiding request somewhere and take the fighter, or it's more maneuverable and smaller ship.
Yeah.
Or he has 2 ships now.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see. I like the trailer. Some people were like, I think I talked about this last week when we did a show, but like some people were complaining like, oh, it just looks like a long episode of the television show. Well, yeah.
Well, that's kind of the point.
That's the point. Like, it's the continuation of the story for the TV show.
And plus, too, they're pulling back from the TV show stuff too.
Yeah.
Especially with the Marvel, but I'm assuming they're going to do it with the Star Wars.
I mean, if they do good movies, I think is a smart thing, because I think for me, and I'm just going by what's been put out. I mean, yes, I loved Andor. Don't get me wrong, I loved Andor. That's a fantastic show. And I love Mandalorian, and I know season 3 wasn't as good, but I still love Mandalorian. But I do think in general, outside of animation, I think Star Wars works better at the movies than on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they can make good movies, which I know they know how to do because they made Rogue One, and now with Filoni and Favreau running things, I hope they would make good movies. I want good Star Wars movies. You really do.
Or are you asking too much of them?
I hope I'm not. I honestly expect more out of Filoni and Favreau. I expect them to make good movies. And I'm not saying it's got to be like, oh, it's got to be as good as the prequels or the original trilogy. Just make good movies. They don't have to be as good. It doesn't have to be like the best Star Wars movie ever. It just has to be a good Star Wars movie.
I think that's probably a lot of Star Wars media today is everybody holds them to such a high standard because the original films, the prequels,
I don't.
Sequels.
No, that's the thing.
Oh, I know you don't. I'm talking about people in general, because every time I see a review about a Star Wars movie, a new one, it's always like, oh, it's not as good as the original trilogy or anything like that.
Yeah, and look, almost nothing will be. The original trilogy is like some of the greatest science fiction ever.
Keyword, original. Original.
It doesn't have to be that good. It doesn't have to be the greatest thing ever. You don't have to make the best Star Wars movie ever. You just have to make a good Star Wars movie. By the way,
they had a dream team working together to make Star Wars. It wasn't just George Lucas. There's several people involved in that.
Yeah.
It's like with anime, like One Punch Man season 1. One of the best animes ever made. Every season afterwards been fucking progressively worse to the last one was just absolute garbage. It happens in all media, but it happened to like one of the most high dollar franchises ever with Star Wars.
Yeah. And yeah, that was Buffalo. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, they'd be too late because I bought the figures already. Yeah.
Like
basically, that's why they're smart to release as much as they can before the movie comes out. Now, I hope the movie comes out and it's great. It's fantastic, but
it's like
Mattel should hedge their bets.
I was trying to. I got screwed over with it. I sent the Avenging Spider-Man. What was the first period? It's like Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I forget which one it is. I got it, and at the time it was like booking for like crazy money before they released the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah,
people were paying like $1,000 for that book. As soon as that movie came out and people see how trash the character was and how trash the movie is, can't give the damn book away now.
Yeah.
And it graded like a 9.8, but if I could have, it came back late. So if I got that book before the movie come out, if they didn't drag their ass about grading it,
yeah,
I could have made $1,000.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'd be doing good just to get what I paid to have it graded to come back.
Hey, you want to see?
Right, I got to address these comments out here.
You want to see Santa?
Ludan says there's only 2 good Star Wars movies. I severely disagree that there's only 2. I think that there
Yeah.
are.
There are more than 2.
I think there are 7 good Star Wars movies.
They are
Well,
4 lights.
I think okay. I think there are 6 good Star Wars movies, and there's a 7th that unfortunately just kind of has to be included in because it's part of one of the trilogies. However, I do agree.
Okay.
He says the only 2 good Star Wars movies are Empire Strikes Back and Rogue One. I do agree. Those are by far the 2 best Star Wars movies.
And there are only
those are the 2 that I go back and forth, and just depends on my mood which one I think is the best one. Because I can go back and forth. Empire Strikes Back and Rogue One to me are equally fantastic pieces of not just the Star Wars universe, but just science fiction, cinema history. I love those 2 movies all the way. Which I never, ever in my life until I saw Rogue One, I never thought that there would ever be another Star Wars movie that I would like as much as Empire Strikes Back. And then Rogue One came out, and I was like, what the shit? I think I watched it. I think I saw it 3 times at the theater. And I have watched it endless amounts of times, streaming or wherever. I've got it on Blu-ray. Rogue One is such a phenomenal movie. Such a phenomenal movie. And Rogue One's also the reason why, or not, it's not the reason why, but if you like Rogue One, Andor is a phenomenal series. The first and second season of Andor are just amazing. They're excellent. Excellent.
With the U.S. Bank Split World MasterCard, you can pay later on every purchase. Choose from a 3, 6, or 12-month payment plan.
Who is that?
Concert tickets,
Anybody got a U.S. Bank?
or an unexpected car repair.
What is
Pay at
that?
your pace with the U.S. Bank Split Card.
Ain't me.
That was on my end.
Definitely.
Oops.
I don't have anything up. What was that?
It was an ad on my.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was trying to figure out if that was me.
I assumed it was you too, and I
I was like, what is?
It was playing on my screen. I was like, what? Oh.
Now we all just got copyright strikes.
From a bank.
Now, Buffalo, he says his favorite is episode 3, which is Revenge of the Sith, a phenomenal movie. I put Revenge of the Sith as so depending on my mood, either Empire or Rogue One is number 1, and I put Revenge of the Sith as the number 3 after those 2. And it took me a long time. Don't get me wrong. As an old fogey who grew up with the original Star Wars movies, it took me, as I think it did a lot of us old school original trilogy fans, it took me a while to warm up to the prequels. I had to watch them several times before I warmed up to them. Like people like Sith, people your age, people my son's age that grew up with the prequels, those are hands down their favorite Star Wars movies. And I get it. But it took me a while to warm up to them. Now that it's been 20 years and I have more than warmed up to them, Revenge of the Sith is a phenomenal movie.
Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars film.
Yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite Star Wars film.
Yeah.
Is Sith your son?
What?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't even really know how old Sith is. I never asked him, I don't think.
I'm 30 as of the 11th, so.
Oh, Jesus. You could be my son.
Yeah, he's a year older than I am.
You're only 3 years. You're only 3 years older than my son. So,
Matt, where were you 30 years ago?
Yeah,
Were you in
that would have been when I was 19.
I remember when Matt used to say, "You're old enough to be my son."
Because you fucking are, dude.
Mhm.
You're like my son's age. My son's 27.
Oh, so he's a year younger than me. Okay. Yeah. So I'm
I didn't
between.
have him. I didn't have him until I was 22. So I could be a lot of people's daddy. But anyway,
Revenge of the Sith, until I started getting into expanding universe stuff and Luke's story and Mara and all that Skywalker family, Revenge of the Sith was my favorite. after that, Return of the Jedi became my favorite, just because it was the closest we ever got to.
Yep.
I
saw that comment.
Yep. I maintain, and a lot of people in our age group, Jared, severely disagree with me. But I maintain, out of the original trilogy, obviously Empire Strikes Back is the best one. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Where I get a lot of feedback or a lot of pushback from other people in our age group is my second favorite one is Return of the Jedi. And everybody's like, no, it's A New Hope. Way better than Return of the Jedi. What about the Ewoks? And I'm like, look, dude, I don't give a shit. Return of the Jedi is a better movie. I'm not saying the first movie. I'm not saying A New Hope was not absolutely.
New Hope was necessary. It's part of the trilogy.
We're
But
dealing with a 9.
I'm with you, and if you rank them, it's 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
The problem is we're dealing with like a 9.7, 9.5, and 9.4.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Do y'all notice
All
something though?
phenomenal movies.
Did y'all notice this? Every time somebody tries to say Return of the Jedi is bad, it always goes immediately back to the Ewoks. Every time.
The Ewoks
I know,
were-
which
were
I
Ewoks
don't
were even
get.
that bad.
Which I don't get. I'm sorry. The Ewoks worked in that movie.
I
The
never got
Ewoks
it
were
either.
awesome. I
Well,
loved them
Ewoks-
as a kid, and I still love them today as an almost a 49-year-old adult.
And
Okay.
they were a marketing success too.
Yeah. I like the Ewoks. I liked them
You
then.
had 2
I like them now.
Ewok spin-off movies from that.
I think the reason why people don't want to go back to the Ewoks and Return of the Jedi is because everybody just wanted to be like Empire Strikes Back, where it was a more serious tone movie. But then you bring the Ewoks in, it loses that.
Just
Now, that's not my opinion. I'm just going by what.
No. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Re-examine the Ewoks. They are not just these kitty like big teddy bears. These things were cannibals with soulless eyes that didn't blink. They were little
They were
monsters.
vicious. Did you see the stuff they did to the Empire?
They ate the stormtroopers.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
And by the way, and it wasn't just like, oh, all of a sudden they came up with all those things to defeat the Empire. No, this was a war tribe. They had all that stuff already. They didn't just set that up overnight.
They had a dress that fit Leia. Wonder why.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And people like to act like Empire was overall more serious, but it did kind of start out with Yoda smacking the daylights out of R2-D2 and acting real goofy and like very comedic.
Empire is judged as more serious because of the end.
Because they lost.
Yeah, they lost, and you find out some pretty significant dramatic information at the end of that movie and things like that.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Like the director of, what is it, Dune, that Zendaya space series, if I'm pronouncing it right. The director even said that the Ewoks derailed Star Wars. He even said that in quote, that it derailed Star Wars.
Wrong.
The Ewoks.
It did not derail Star Wars in any way, shape, or form.
Every trilogy has its like goofy little thing. We had the Ewoks, we had the Jar Jar Binks, and
much as people hate Jar Jar Binks, it worked for kids.
it did. And as a kid,
when I was going through, I've been a collector all my life. I was in the toy aisles during the time the sequel trilogy, the prequels came out. Kids were going through the toy aisle going, Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
And if there was ever a sequel trilogy, there would probably be some little weird bird thing called a porg. That's what I would assume would happen. If there was a sequel trilogy.
Now, what's worse? Is it is the Star Wars holiday film? Is that the worst, or is The Last Jedi the worst?
They're the worst. They're both the worst for different reasons.
Okay.
I would rather watch the holiday special just because at least
the holiday special.
Bad.
Yeah,
that's fun bad. Whereas,
why am I hearing a Sandy? Oh, that's right. Never mind.
He's doing work. Leave him alone.
Unfortunately, The Last Jedi doesn't exist, so it can't be the worst because it just doesn't exist.
I really hope, and I know this is probably asking for too much, but I really, really hope that with Filoni taking over, he really, really dips into the world between worlds and a lot of the mythos that he put into Clone Wars and even Rebels, with the ones and like all that stuff, and finds a way to just, I don't know, either erase or ignore the sequel, like rewrite. You know what I mean? Of course,
he's already set things up where he changed the timeline by saving Ahsoka and Rebels.
Yeah,
she died.
Maybe Ahsoka being around means that, I don't know, Rey gets aborted or something. I don't know.
It really does. The one thing that does suck most of all is that Mark Hamill never got his wish of him, Harrison Ford, and all of them reunited together on screen.
You know what would be real?
We should have gotten that. Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill all should have gotten back together on screen while Carrie Fisher was
the Harrison
still alive.
Ford thing, look, he wanted to be killed off. That was part of his deal. He wanted to be killed off in that first movie, and they weren't going to not do that. But yes, you're still right.
Here's another hot take. Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford shouldn't have even been in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't have been in the movie. Here's the thing. The movie should have been about any sequel trilogy should have been about Luke and Leia and Han and Chewie, and they should have been played by completely different actors, and it should be them, like, I don't know, 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
At that time period, too, instead of doing the sequel trilogy, they could have done the true sequel, actually went by the books, like you're saying.
Yep.
And cast Sebastian Stan to replace Luke.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a young Han Solo, we had a young Leia, we had a young could have been a young Luke.
Well, that actor that played a young Harrison Ford in that movie with Ryan Reynolds' wife,
Yep.
He looks just like Harrison Ford.
Yep. And
he even tried out for the Solo role. But
so wait, what's the actor you're talking about that looks like Harrison Ford? What's his name?
They only picked the dude that went for the Solo movie because he's a friend of Spielberg. Not because he's a better casting for it. Because he had a better casting. The other guy could act and looks like Harrison Ford's clone.
What's his name, though?
Well, you got the internet.
I know. I'm trying to look it up, but I was wondering what's his name.
IMDb.
All right. Called IMDb.
Yeah. Look up Blake Lively. There's a movie where she plays with Harrison Ford, and there's a young guy that looks just like him.
Okay. I know
we're running long on this, but I'm going to go ahead and go through these real quick. Just these stories, these since this is a toy chat. I'm loving this conversation. By the way,
Han Solo should have been played by Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, it would have been better, but anyway. NECA's dropping new Sesame Street toys. These aren't really anything I'm interested in. I do have a lot of nostalgia for Sesame Street.
I'm thinking these are conveniently dropping too when they lost the federal funding. I'm sure they're trying to find anything to
probably
licensing.
They're great looking. I love them, and I'm sure a lot of people will really be happy with them. And I have a lot of nostalgia for Sesame Street, but Sesame Street is not a thing I'm going to collect. So
think of the children, Matt. You get it for the children.
They make a nice snuffy, I might.
Yeah, well, Snuffleupagus. Yeah, maybe. NECA's got the new Predator from their poster series, which I know they've released him before. He's slightly different deco.
If they did with the RoboCop, same thing
they do with RoboCop. So these are great figures. I don't have a lot of them. I have a handful of the Predator ones. They're really good figures.
The newer figures too. They fixed the hip problem too.
Yeah, they did.
So here's a guy talking about that actor who played young Harrison Ford. He said, "It's an excellent impression, but it's almost creepy. Watch him try and be Harrison Ford. Terrible acting. I'm glad they chose a proper actor for the Han Solo movie."
Well, whoever said that for more.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Usagi Yojimbo that goes with those 4 new turtles we were just talking about earlier. And this thing, just look at just the paint on him. Cool. It looks awesome. It looks great. Samurai Usagi, which they've done Usagi Yojimbo. I want to say they did that whole, remember that, what was that 4-pack they did of Usagi Yojimbo? It was like regular Usagi, Space Usagi Yojimbo. They did a 4-pack.
And I have to say,
done him before.
Has mastered like the comic book look too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't put heavy cell shading on. They got the nice colors and a little bit of line work, which works beautifully together.
Nobody does whatever you want to call it. It's not really cell shading, but nobody does that mimicking of a cartoon or comic or artwork the way NECA does. Nobody does it as good as NECA. They're
Everybody else is too heavy-handed.
Yeah.
They got a nice balance on their stuff.
Yep. Looks fantastic. This is definitely one I want to pick up, in addition to those 4 turtles. But which there they are.
What? You don't collect turtles.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Good evening, Video Power Gaming.
Good evening, sir. But anyway, so this looks cool. Love the box art. Looks great. All right, Dragon Ball Z. They're getting some new SH Figure Arts releases. I know we have some Dragon Ball Z fans here, so we're getting a Majin Buu Cell and a powered up.
Oh, first form sale. Nice.
Yeah. Powered up. Is that Goku or Gohan? I don't even know which
Goku.
one.
That's Goku from the Cell games.
Okay.
First Form Cell and Super Buu. These are all reissues.
Yeah.
These are all being re-released.
Cool. Well, anyway, they're coming out.
Yeah.
For people that would like to pick them up. Mafex dropping a new Moff Gideon Mandalorian in his Power Mandalorian armor.
What a great likeness.
I have the Black Series figure of this, which I bought because I didn't think we would ever get an SH Figure Arts or Mafex version of this, because I love this look. First of all, I like Moff Gideon. I think he was a great bad guy. I like that actor, Giancarlo Esposito. And this is just a badass look for him. And he was badass in that armor.
And he's really sold how dangerous Luke was.
Oh, yeah.
He was he was more willing to kill himself than to deal with the Jedi.
Yeah. He was a great... He was a phenomenal Star Wars villain.
Well, if you like, I think we discussed this before, like on Geek Chat too. Like, if you think about it too, nobody knows what happened in that throne room. All they saw was the Emperor's dead and Luke dragging the corpse of Darth Vader.
Yep. But this is a great figure, and even though I already have the Black Series version of this, I kind of really want to pick this up. Look at that head sculpt, dude.
That's a good head sculpt.
Yep. That is fantastic. So, yeah, I kind of want to pick him up, even though I already have the Black Series, because it does not look this good. It's a good-looking figure, don't get me wrong. The Black Series version is great, but this is exceptional.
And their scales match up really well, too.
Yeah. And, of course, we're getting Venom 2099 and Boring Spider-Man from Mafex. That is just, I don't know. I'm sure some people have an affinity for this costume. I actually have the Marvel Legends version of this, but that's only because I think I got him on clearance. And I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. And even I could give a crap about this costume.
Well, the Marvel Legends did too. They cheaped out and put it on the damn Sunfire mold. They didn't use a good body.
Yeah. But the costume doesn't really do anything for me. However, if we could get to it, Venom 2099. This is awesome.
That's
if you have Spider-Man, you gotta get Venom.
Why?
Well, the fact that it's Venom 2099, the fact that Mafex is making this before Marvel Legends is sad, by the way.
Well,
remember, how many times have we talked about wanting Marvel Legends to jump into all the 2099 stuff, dude?
Oh yeah, what they did, it makes no sense jumping into like the. I know sometimes they don't have a choice in it, but jumping into the Age of Apocalypse stuff. Age of Apocalypse was nowhere near as popular as Spider-Man 2099.
No, And plus, there's way more you can do with the 2099. I mean, with whether it's Doom or Ravager or all the X-Men 2099, dude.
Ghost Rider.
X-Men 2099. Like, first of all, we had those. Toy Biz did those figures back in the 90s in their 5-inch scale. And yeah, their articulation sucked, but they were great figures and showed that they would make great action figures. Why not? Why haven't we had that? Give me a whole wave of X-Men 2099.
The problem is the higher ups of Hasbro only want to make stuff that they want to make. We have to remember this. While we want the 2099 stuff to be released, they don't see that as selling. Why do you keep saying no?
That's not their. Some of this stuff is not their decision. They have to make what their license holder tells them to do. Yeah, I agree with you. They make decisions like one. You said Hasbro.
Yeah.
They don't own
the teams of Marvel Legends. Everything have to listen to higher ups of Hasbro, but Hasbro has to go to Marvel and Disney to see what gets approved. So,
the license holder dictates a lot of the characters they do.
I agree. I'm wanting to see 2099 stuff.
Oh, I agree with you, but they're limited what they can do. Like, they don't want to make all this. Do you think Hasbro wants to make a Acolyte figure?
No.
They had to, because the license holder made them do it.
Do you think Hasbro really wanted to sit on 10 million Eternals figures for years?
No, that was obligated by the movies.
Yeah.
I get the feeling Quinn's about to say.
No, I'm like y'all. I'm getting kind of tired of them releasing multiple classic versions of characters, even though it's great to have them out. It's getting kind of tiresome to have just different color variants of the same figures over and over again. Like, give us variants we haven't gotten yet.
100%.
Yeah, there's so much rich history with these characters that they have not even tapped into because they're
we
so
have yet
releasing.
to fish multiple teams, and yet we get 500 versions of Cyclops, Spider-Man, Wolverine,
Captain America,
Venom.
Well, to be fair, we've got more Spider-Man figures than we do Venom. Almost all. You look through all Venom's figures that has released, it's almost black and white color.
Well,
gentlemen, I've got to go. I will see you guys next time.
Good day, sir.
See you, Quinn.
Good night.
But they gotta. It's just so annoying they won't finish teams.
Yeah. I know.
Or give us teams that people have been asking for years.
Because they hardly ever do. They hardly ever do multi-packs now. They don't really do those anymore.
It's
remember I used to be. We got multi-packs back in the day.
The what you call it? That Spider-Man wave with the retro card with the dude with the guitar, and the white suit. Great looking figure. I don't see anybody ever saying like, we did a figure of that character.
No, not at all.
Well, you know what people do ask for? Characters like the UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
That could be an entire wave and have Ironclad be the Build-A-Figure.
And then every time they release characters, they claim they listen to the community when they don't.
Now, the only time they ever, I will say they do have evidence they finally listened to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
When they gave us the merged Smart Professor Hulk. That came up at a panel at a con.
When they gave him bunny slippers.
No, they talked about the bunny slippers too. It's like but they did listen to the fans. Though the fans were saying they want that version of the Hulk, and they gave it to us.
Yep. Even though it could have been on a different, they could have went with a different body. But I get why they want to reuse the mold while they can, because they save money.
They did a lot of retooling on that body too, though. For that,
they did.
The legs are all new. We got rid of the rips of the pants. They're pinless legs now. The torso's all new. The only reuse is the shoulders and the arms and the feet.
Yeah,
and the hands. The rest of it's all new.
You want to show us something?
I did. We got a whole bunch of Hot Toys stuff coming up.
And it's not that I hate reuse, Jared. It's like you were saying, it's a company. They have to use reuse in order to get money, and that's how they get new molds. We give them money into reused figures and reused molds. Well, that gives us to get new molds like the Maximum Spidey. How many molds?
The retooling of the Hulk parts too, though I can understand that too. Is it's more budget friendly, I would assume, to them to just retool the molds instead of a brand new mold.
Yes, exactly.
Which could be circling back on that, like thinking about the Hulk Banner 2-pack. That Hulk got an all new chest.
Hmm.
For some odd reason, maybe they were at the time they had already started the tooling process for the Smart Hulk. They took the original 80th anniversary torso and was retooling it to add the tank top.
Could have. Very well could have.
If they retool it, though, that means no more of that torso ever.
Hmm.
The original torso.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope, go ahead. Let's let Sid talk.
Is it okay now? I can talk.
Yes, you're good. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
We got some hot toys, some pretty good looking hot toys coming up in the Dark Knight Returns Superman.
I've never seen this character before.
This is what Frank Miller thinks Superman is. It's not really Superman.
Now, if this figure was 1/12 scale, I would buy this, no question. I would buy this.
They made 1/12 scale this. It's called the Protector Metropolis or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd pay $200 to $300 for that figure now. I don't want to pay that much.
If you pre-ordered it new, I mean, all right.
Yeah, but it was still $100. I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget.
And that was pre-baby.
Okay. It's true. That's true. True. But anyway, continue, Seth.
It's got UV reactive eyes for the heat vision.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's pretty neat. This is a good.
So it glows just like all McFarlane glow in the dark figures.
It does, but here's the difference. They say it's UV luminous. They don't say it glows in the dark. But this would be a good Superman to have just as a Superman, because unlike a lot of the, he's pretty muscular, but a lot of the Dark Knight Returns just make him as way overly big.
I like that build. It's much more. Yeah, now, we were talking about that Muff Toys one. It was a little bit too buff. Yeah,
it's got a good build to it for just Superman in general.
Yes.
And other than the hair, there's nothing overly Frank Miller about it.
Yeah, I hate the hair.
The hair is the least favorite part, but it's, I don't know. This is a pretty good contender. I want to get another Hot Toys, but it'll probably
trunks look good too. A lot of times they make the trunks look weird or bunched up.
Yeah. In addition to the Superman, we are getting the Batman, a battle damaged Batman that goes with it for $285. And it looks pretty good too, if you're a Frank Miller fan. Honestly, it's probably the more impressive of the two figures, but just Batman's not as good as Superman. So that said, it is.
Peter Weller did such a good job in that animated movie. Now every time I see the Dark Knight,
would make a great old Batman.
All I hear is Peter Weller.
Peter Weller was great casting in that animated movie.
Yeah, he's got such a great voice for that.
Yeah.
Hot Toys Deluxe Jack Sparrow. We've been needing more pirate stuff. This is a pretty good entry in the pirate stuff. So the Deluxe series has like.
Wait a minute, where's his tactical vest and his AR-15?
It sucks how a lot of companies don't want to make pirate or Western figures anymore.
There's a really cool Kickstarter out that's doing pirate stuff. Figures.
There is, but I mean like major companies don't want to do Western or pirate affiliated things like anymore.
And we got Cowboy G.I. Joe coming out.
That's true. So they're slowly starting to get Western and pirates back into the light.
This is a really good likeness for
Oh yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. That's pretty fantastic. Right there.
Tone all that face paint off, and it'll be perfect.
Though there's so much depth on the paint, though.
I know.
we're doing it.
You acetone that off, you're gonna chew some plastic, and that's gonna be gone.
Hot Toys is really like, hey, we're still around. Let's pump out.
Yeah,
the
We're gonna
figures.
pump out a whole bunch of stuff. And we're saving the best for last. That's a really good Robert Downey Jr. right there.
Gentlemen, you know what I just realized?
It's time for you to go.
I have my other podcast I have to get to.
He's gonna go talk about.
I
He's gonna go talk
apologize
about some
to everybody.
things.
Buffalo, it was. Thank you for all the super chats, Buffalo. Appreciate it. But yes, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I have my other podcast got to go get to here real quick. Oh, Buffalo says I have a huge collection of Pirates of the Caribbean, just not the best of options.
Yeah, we really need more pirate
They
stuff.
did some cool. Who was it that was doing pirate stuff? Was it Select Diamond Select? Who was doing pirate stuff back in like the late 2000s, early 2010s? Somebody was doing them. I can't remember. Somebody was doing Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
I've had this guy since like 2005 or 7 or whatever it came out.
What's that? Who's that from?
This is
It should say in the bottom of the boot.
Zizzle.
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 The chisel.
Faux shizzle.
Z-I-Z-Z.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
All right.
Z-I-Z-Z.
Well, I have to cut out, ladies and gentlemen. So we will see you guys next week. Remember, I'm not doing a Geek Chat tomorrow because I got my daughter's birthday. So no Geek Chat tomorrow. Apologies.
It was Diamond Select. You're right,
Bye,
Matt.
gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of y'all chat.
See
Have a
ya.
good one, sir.
Bye.
Yeah, this Iron Man looks fantastic. The Robert Downey Jr. likeness is great.
Yeah.
Trying to get to, I guess it comes with a Ultron Sentry. Features Ultron Assembly.
So it was Sizzle and it was Diamond Select that made
Chisel.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was Zizzle because I'm holding a Zizzle.
I was talking about the bigger scale figures because I had a few of those. The 6-inch scale figures. I was trying to think of what company did those because I had a few of them back in the day.
You're looking for Chris Hemsworth. Hot Toys has got you covered. I know they're usually pretty good with their face likeness, but it seems like these Marvel figures and the Jack Sparrow seem like a step above what even they usually have.
Yeah. They look really good.
Yeah, I mean that's the DX line. The DX line has the actual hair strands. You actually really, if you really want to, you can brush their hair.
The Buffalo Blanco says the Davy Jones had really good detail on the.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to brush Chris Hemsworth's hair?
Well, I'm sure there's quite a few.
Yeah.
And then Mondo is releasing some awful versions of the figures of characters.
Harley Quinn.
I hate that.
Harley Quinn series.
It's basically Harley Quinn, the DC version of Family Guy with Harley Quinn.
Family Guy is way more entertaining.
Yes.
And that's coming from someone who, for whatever reason, really stuck with Harley Quinn. I watched 3 seasons of it before I quit. The best thing about it is the TV box. That's the best thing about these. And they're statues. Like, I think they have a little bit of posing, but not much.
So they're McFarlane's basically, just cost more.
No, they have more articulation than McFarlane's pre-posed figures, but less articulation than their actual figures. So, like they come with like
it looks like they just have alternate parts, like parts you take off.
They have parts, and it looks like the waist is got a little bit of a swivel to it.
I know McFarlane, when he did statues, he did include articulation, but not that much.
Those are NECA called those type of things stactions.
Actions. Okay.
Where they're pre-posed figures, but with a little bit of articulation.
I wonder if I have it. I remember when Terminator 3 came out. They did a Todd McFarlane, and he was explaining about the statues and how he wanted to pose. He said, "I want the TX. I want her thing to be like this. I want her head to be right here towards her elbow and everything." I'm like, "What are you on? Like, why would you pose them like this? Just pose them in a generic stance and give a little articulation like you do."
Well, they can't stand.
Exactly.
I'll need to get a P Bandai. I gotta find this on the wild somewhere. It's P Bandai, which means it's exclusive to Bandai's website. But this is a add-on pack for this Gundam right here that I just put together.
Guys, I have to go. I have to
help
out with the baby. I have to help out with the baby. I gotta help with the baby, man.
That's a likely story.
Threat of violence.
We'll chat later. All right. Y'all can yell at me and y'all yell at me in the chat.
What did you say about Vanessa?
I like that Kingpin figure, by the way.
Like
that is a good one. It is a good one. All right. Later, gentlemen. See y'all.
Later. Now we can start talking about cars again.
Cars. Like a Dodge Shelby Daytona Z.
Dodge made the best move of converting their electric Charger to put a Hemi in it.
They did. I'm glad because I actually like the way those Chargers look.
Yeah. But if you're in the market for electric car, you can buy those super cheap right now.
Yeah, there's a dealership near me that has one, and I was looking. I mean, I wasn't looking at it like that, but like I saw it, and like it looks great, but
yeah, the whole stupidity of the electric V8 sound.
Yes.
You know what the sound actually kind of reminds me of, though? Maybe they did it intentionally. Remember that really? I don't know if you ever seen it. It's a really bad Charlie Sheen movie, and then it's like a cult classic thing. It's like The Wraith. And like the car that he was like his supernatural character drove around was a prototype Chrysler like supercar.
Oh yeah.
And it sounded just like almost exactly the way the exhaust sound in the electric Charger. I wonder if that's intentional. Are you looking at the Wraith?
Yeah.
It is. Well, this movie is so bad that it's fun to watch.
Okay, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But the sounds they gave that car in the movie sound a lot like the exhaust from the electric Charger. The exhaust.
Hey, it's a sound that comes from the wind going up through the hood scoop, okay?
They had a speaker in the back of the car.
I had a Kia that did that same thing. When you put it into sport mode, it pumped more engine sound. Now, I don't know if it was playing like actually engine sounds or like just random sound bites. I don't know.
I think there's actually like a high-end electric car that does that too.
Yeah.
Where it pumps in like when you're in sport mode, it puts a sound through the speakers inside the car to make you think it's more sporty than it actually is.
Mm-hmm. The Kia was kind of sporty. I mean, it had 200-some horsepower in a little car. It was fun. Turbo.
I remember when Kias first come out. They were almost like a joke of a car. They were super cheap.
They were. So in 2007, they were literally buy one get one free. If you bought a Sorento or an Optima, you got a Kia Rio for free. The Rio was a manual transmission, manual windows, manual everything.
And they're the first car company I've ever seen too on the sticker. It gave percentages of where the car was built.
Yeah.
Like 15% built in Korea, 15% built in blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
Well, those manual Rios are among the most reliable vehicles you can find because they made no horsepower. They didn't make enough power to hurt themselves, and there was nothing electronic on them. Nothing to brake. So you could drive the literal wheels off of them for next to nothing. Oil changes, spark plugs, tire rotations, done. When I worked as a Kia tech, the nicest car I ever saw come through there was a 2007 Kia Rio from that deal.
I don't know. When I see the new Kias and how nice they are, it's like it just seems wrong.
So they are kind of tricky because they are nice on the exterior, but then once you own them for a little while, things start malfunctioning, and you find out the underlying quality isn't as good as the outside would make you think.
Logan, you are correct. There is law that EVs have to actually have make a sound.
Mm-hmm.
So not just for like the blind, but anybody, because you don't hear them.
Yeah, they don't make sound. So that's why you get sounds that sounds like alien ships are flying around.
Oh, some of them actually let you like put your own sounds in.
Yeah, some will, and then they'll also play.
The apartment, I think she did it though. She was talking about she's gonna make her car sound like one of the Jetsons cars.
Fun fact: if you take the exhaust of a Honda Shadow and start it up, it sounds like a Jetsons car. Sounds like it's blowing bubbles.
As it should. Alrighty. I didn't look up anything for toys this week. I've been busy. I thought that was hilarious. I think somebody punked them. Like I was doing like this team training class today.
Yeah.
Where and there's like these little different things, and they're like somebody lied to them, told them like about shelving like a topic to talk about later. So we'll talk about this later and take this topic out to the parking lot. I was like, wait, what? That means go kick somebody's ass. That's not shelving the topic. You're talking about taking somebody outside and beating their ass.
I'm down. Either way.
I think somebody who wrote that, it's like, work that in there. Because I've never heard that used as a terminology ever. It's like the shelvy topic. It's like, oh, we'll put this topic on, take it out to the parking lot. I don't mean to talk about it later. I'll fight over that. I told them, at least they didn't tell them to take it to the train station. All righty. I think that's all we got for the night. For everybody in the chat, it's new tonight. We stream to like all the different channels on Friday, and we all have our own shows. Like on Sunday night, I do customizing. We're working on action figures. This is not going to stay this glossy. I want to pull it down, but I want to mask off all the silver so I'm chroming out. Other than that, it's getting close to being done. It was basically done before, and I decided I want it darker, and I need to put more magnets on it.
Yeah. I usually do model kits or play video games. So.
Occasionally. Oh, I also do on my channel, which reminds me, I need to go set it up. Weekly comic book unboxings for the buddy of mine's comic book shop. I forgot to put it up this week. But I kind of got distracted with work. Plus, too, he said, well, the guys were there were people gaming in the shop, and they were playing like a Game of Thrones music, or Lord of the Rings, or Game of Thrones, or something other.
Oh yeah,
that'll work. Like, don't know if we can play that copyright stuff. But I think that's all for tonight. Everybody in the chat, again, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. And I got my show on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Seth, you got anything coming up?
Nothing planned. I'll probably be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic at some point this week.
Cool. Alrighty then. Well, we'll catch y'all on the next one.
See y'all.
Find the right button.
Oh God! That's the right button.
I think I've had it.
Ninja vanish.